All right. Yo, 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 what is good, everybody? It is your boy Lincoln Clay, the godfather of gaming, the ageless wonder, coming back at you with yet another live stream of Firewall from the PlayStation VR. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon. The rest will take care of itself. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I hope you are enjoying the content. And we are live from the Wakandan shooting range, and I am with Joystick Guru. As promised, we're going to hook up and get together on some fire. A couple of things on his end, and then he will be joining me shortly. So, in the meantime, let me send an invite to him. There he is. And invite. All right, folks, there we go. Just waiting for him to show up. And when he does come back, I need to, I believe, put the settings so you can hear his voice as well, because we are in a private party chat. But actually, if he comes in here before we start, we can actually shut the party chat down. So a recent update was rolled out on this game. It's update 1.16. I do not know what this update was about, but I plan to look into it. But the only updates that I am concerned about when it comes to Firewall 0 Hour is host migration and a dedicated server. And given the possibility that I think Sony may have stonewalled some other developers from bringing their first-party games to the PlayStation VR, only as far as real first-person shooter goes, that only leaves Firewall, Farpoint, and Bravo Team, which are all Sony exclusives. With that being said, if you created a landscape where your exclusives are the only first-person shooters on your platform, this is one time where, I'm kind of jumping on Sony's head that they need to get dedicated servers on this game, or at the very least get host migration, because every time whoever the host is, when he leaves, it shuts the entire room down, and you've got 7 people having to fan out and go look for another room. And the one thing, I haven't gone out of my way to try to find it out, but the one thing I don't know, when I go into a room, I don't know who the host is. So when the host does leave and it shuts the room down, it comes out of nowhere. It's like I never seen it coming. Unless the host goes out of his way to say, hey, I'm the host, I'm quitting in a few minutes, and that's going to shut the room down. So I think while I'm in a voice chat, Simply Deep, what is up? And I think while I'm waiting for Joystick Guru to tie up loose ends on his end, I think I'll sneak in a quick match. Get a little warm up in.
Why do I get bonus child?
All right.
All right, there we go. There we go. Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. We just started a match. As soon as this round is over, I will back out and then we can hook up.
All right, I'll go and send out some invites, get everybody set up here.
Cool.
I do. I'll put one in the second room.
Right then. Prevent hostiles from destroying the firewall, gaining access to our servers, and hacking the data on that laptop.
Ugh. All right. We'll go ahead and get some big players in here. Get us some good games.
4 of them on the left side, guys. 4 of them on the left side.
It's down to you. This is where legends are born.
All right. Hey, Clay.
Yes, sir.
All right. What we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and back out of the party chat, so that way we'll both be streaming. So that way we can limit a little bit of the crosstalk, and that way you can talk to your stream, I can talk to my stream.
Ah!
That.
Yeah, but they still have a firewall, so.
Okay, this round will be over in a second. I think we're all dead. It's just a matter of whether they could hack the laptop.
Gotcha. All right, I'll go ahead and send you an invitation,
Oh my.
and then we'll see if we can get some other people in here.
All right, cool.
Hostiles detected at laptop coordinates.
All right, I'm gonna send you an invitation here. We got you set up. I'm gonna hit up a couple other guys. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of the party chat. So as soon as the game's over, go ahead and accept the invite, back out of the party chat, and then we'll get it going.
All right, sounds like a winner.
Hey, I have
All right.
no idea.
10 seconds remaining. Well, that went pear-shaped. Pathetic. Contract revoked.
Okay, folks. Let's go to the party chat first and back out of the party chat.
Real quick. All right, who'd that be? Is that 777 or is that Clay? Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
All right.
All right. I'll go ahead and blast out some invites real quick. Shouldn't take too long.
Okay, I am here. I mean, but I don't see you. And then we got this squad mode that
Yes, sir.
got right in front of me that all it lets me do is like edit the contractor and loadouts.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll get this rolling as soon as we get some people in here. I'll send out some heavy hitter messages real quick. See if we can get some people in here. Got a whole lot of people on. I'm not sure if you know 7 Degrees of Gaming or the amazing LSB, but we'll shoot them out some invites too.
7 Degrees of Gaming. I think I have heard of him before. I didn't know he was heavy in the VR though. I think I've seen a few of his videos. He's European, is he not?
I think so. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I've seen a few of his videos.
All right, let's see. Hook, line, and sinker. Who that be? Oh, that's 777. What up, man?
What's going on?
Not
You
much,
need
not
somebody?
much.
I got.
Oh, we're just
somebody
shooting out
else
invites.
you
So
want
go, yeah, go ahead
Oh,
and
I
flip them
got.
out.
Yeah. Sevens is waiting.
7 degree of gaming.
7 Sins Gaming. He has
So
like,
yeah, that's 7 degrees. I just sent him an invite too, so hopefully he pops on
There you
in.
go.
Hey,
Yeah, and
what
that's
up?
him.
oh, it's 4 of us, dude.
Okay, so
Sick.
we got all right, so for 7 degrees for you and 777, this is my boy Lincoln Clay. He's on YouTube as well.
I've heard
All
about
right.
you.
Yeah, I said we are streaming right now as we speak. So, yo, once again, everybody, it is your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you. We are at the Wakandan shooting range again, and as promised, I have hooked up with Joystickguru, and he's brought along a couple of friends. 7 degrees of gaming. I've seen a few of his videos, so I'm very familiar with him. And I'm afraid. What was the other one? I'm sorry.
PSVR777.
Oh, yes. I heard of him too. Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos too, so I'm familiar with everyone in here then.
All right, we're gonna get cracking. We're gonna get some good kills in there.
So you guys are getting a treat here. You guys are getting an all-star YouTube cast playing Firewall. So you guys are getting a treat today.
I have a special treat too. I have just set up my wireless guitar system, so if you guys want to be playing random video game music.
All right. He's gonna give us some. He's gonna give us some in between some commentary music.
No doubt.
Oh, okay.
I will be glad when we can get this. When Sony will get this name change thing straightened out, so I can change my PSN name to my YouTube name.
Exactly.
Right.
So
be
many
able to
people
get
are
all
trying
your
to do that.
games.
So
everybody's waiting for that, man. I was hoping that was going to pop up with this newest update, but I'm hoping. All right, now as far as I know, the big updates are the solid numbers, right? Like this last one was what 6.50, right? And when they do incremental updates between those, aren't those the ones that are like 6.55 and 6. It's that denomination, isn't it? As far as I know. So this last update was our big update, wasn't it? And if that's the case, then we gotta wait till the next big update before they even drop name changes.
Oh, the TV's not really loud, huh?
yeah, as far as this game goes itself, I'm looking for host migration first and
Can you
dedicated
lower it
server
down,
second.
Good. Well, 2 people are.
Yeah, host migration is definitely, man. It's just
mandatory,
crazy
seriously.
that we don't have that
Yeah, especially in a
game like this.
Yes. When it's a game like this and it's completely online only, honestly, my personal opinion is if that's the case, if it's going to be completely online only, at this point, when they're making games like this, I believe one of the newest Call of Duties was online only. Now, if you're going to be having online only games launch online only and there's no single player for it, okay, we need to stop with we're only going to get this amount of servers, and if it fluctuates higher than that, depending on what we expect the game to sell, etc., etc. Why don't you guys overload the servers and go overboard? Buy more than what you need, so it compensates the entire influx of gamers. And once you know the steady numbers, give it a week, rent those servers for a week, and once the numbers sort of, settle at a certain rate, then go ahead and tweak your servers. Instead, what they do is they try to save money. And I understand it's all about money. Okay, well, we're not going to allocate that much server space because we don't know how well this game's going to sell. First off, by the pre-orders how many people are guaranteed to have it because they already have it pre-ordered, okay? I'm talking about digitally, at least digitally. And if that's the case, dude, I personally would just take 5 times the amount of people that pre-ordered it to actually buy it within the first week. That's what I would do. Even if it was a small numbers like 50,000 or 100,000, this is what we expect to sell. Just make sure you have the servers up and running, and if that's the case,
But for
you
host
have
migration,
all of
do
this
they
together.
need to pay monthly stuff, or that's why they don't have to pay anything because it just jumps
That I
from
don't know.
person to
I'm
person?
not. I don't know.
Maybe they
what-
just don't want to. Maybe they want to spend money, or how does that work? 'Cause I don't know anything.
But not only that, to add on to what you just said, Joystick, I love the PlayStation VR. My heart is with the PlayStation VR, but I think Sony may have created a landscape where only their games are on the platform right now, because if you notice what pure first-person shooter games on the PlayStation VR, the only ones that are there are Firewall, Farpoint, and Bravo Team, all Sony exclusives. So
That's
I have
they put their money into it. That's because they put the
Right.
money into it.
So what
Now,
I'm saying is, I'm wondering if Sony made other developers wait to bring their games to this platform to give their own games time to flourish on this platform.
Oh, that I don't know. That I don't know, to be honest with you, because Sony's always been really, really good at curating and catering to developers. You know,
They have.
They've been very, very good at catering to developers. So I don't think that would be the issue. I would just think it'd actually, honestly, be, you know, how much money they're willing to put into the development crew. You know what I mean? How much money they're willing to spend on it. Because as far as I know, when it comes to games, like marketing is the biggest push for it. Like that's like the most cost apprehensive when it comes to putting out a game. And so it just depends on the developers and how much money they want to put into it, you know, and the player base being one of the factors as well. And that's where we hit that. You know, I'm sorry we went off on a tangent here at the very, very beginning of your stream, but when it comes down to it, when it comes to these particular games, they hit almost an area where they're detrimental and helpful at the same time. You know, it's like, okay, there's not the player base, so we're not going to make the game. You know, we don't know how much, you know, the return on investment is not going to be equal to what we're going to get out. And that's the thing. You have to put out games to make people want to buy them. And, you know, yeah, financially you do have to take a risk. And at this point, I'm thinking PlayStation VR 2 is when developers might be taking a risk, because
Well, here's the thing. Here's what made me say what I'm saying. I have the Oculus Rift as well. I just bought a gaming PC a couple of weeks ago. And when I went over to the Steam store, there is a trillion VR first-person shooter games over there. And with the PlayStation VR leading the market right now, the developers of those games would be stupid not to bring those games over to the PlayStation VR. So I'm wondering why they haven't. You know, as of right now, the only pure first-person shooters that we have on the PlayStation platform is their own exclusives. So I'm wondering what the holdup is with these other third-party developers. How come they haven't gotten their games over here yet?
Is it the amount of data that's passing through the VR games that are going through PC? Because I know they in comparison there's a lot of condensing, and you can even just see it in the graphics too.
Well, because they have to make the game work even for the PlayStation 4, not just the Pro, right?
Yeah.
Because I know some developers, like for one of these games, I don't remember which one it was. They're saying they're trying to make it the PlayStation 4 Pro will run it, but not the Pro yet. They're doing a lot of adjustments and stuff because blah blah blah. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't know, man. It's fucking.
There exactly is where your back to the corner is, Clay. That you were trying to articulate a second ago. They did sort of put themselves into the back of a corner. Now, in that aspect, that's where they put themselves back into the back of the corner. Don't get me wrong. PlayStation 4, I understand Sony's, you know,
they could be gatekeeping.
They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear people go straight, oh man, I bought the PSVR, I only got the PlayStation 4, the base PS4, you know. So now, you know, you promised, you said that all games coming out on the PSVR are going to be compatible with PSVR and our PS4 and the Pro, and that game is not. So that's false advertisement, and that right there, labeling it from the very, very beginning on boxes too. You know, works on PlayStation 4 and PS4 Pro. If they automatically start coming out with games that are only able to run on the Pro, then right there is a lawsuit. Right there is a class action lawsuit. You know, and that's just something that they don't want to do.
Still, but I think there's a lot of games out there that should be able to run on the base PS4, because a game like Pavlov is a very popular game on Steam. And I played that game, and I'm like, with these graphics, I don't see why a game like this couldn't make it over to the PlayStation. The graphics are actually worse than this. Not that this game has bad graphics, but this game looks better than Pavlov. So if this game can function on the PlayStation platform, why can't Pavlov? Why wouldn't they bring a game that popular on Steam over to another platform and give themselves another revenue stream?
Well, that would be completely up to I'm guessing the developer to port it over to PSVR. You know, if the developer wants to port it to the PSVR, you know, have at it, and then obviously you're gonna have to. Well, that's one thing that I do see with the PC side. Obviously, the PC side has a plethora of gaming for for VR. Period. Okay. Yeah. Now it's a wild west there. You know, I'm sure if you start jumping on some of those games, the frame rate may be too wild, and it has to be at a baseline of at least, you know, you already know the requirements: 60 frames per second per eye, et cetera, right? So if that's the case, then I imagine they don't want to go through, or they don't have the money to port it to PlayStation VR and then go, you know, the lengthy QA process to make sure it runs, you know, well enough.
But what's weird for me is that, like, what he's saying, there is like almost no games coming here, and I don't know, like, Sony must have a team that is dedicated to look at the PlayStation, at the PC VR games and see which ones they can bring in, because yeah, we have a lot of games in PlayStation VR, but like he says, there's just so much more games on the PC that it seems weird that we only get so little out of all those shitload of games that we can play on the PC. You know what I mean? That's what is a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's
it's just like we get no games.
I'm getting a hint of the gatekeeping.
I'm going to go ahead and start the stream, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start the stream, and then so you guys won't hear me for a second. But go ahead, continue.
Okay, right, but also I noticed over at Steam, they have a shit ton of multiplayer VR games, and that is something that the PlayStation VR is sorely lacking, is multiplayer games. And but I assume it's the hardware, what have you. I don't know. I assume that, like, take a game like GT Sport, the VR part of it. I absolutely love it. The only thing that's missing is a multiplayer part of it. I don't think that's going to come until next generation. So that's going to be a day one purchase for me when it comes out. But
what do you think? Some games do multiplayer and some don't. Like Dirt Rally VR, I believe that there's multiplayer on the VR aspect of it, but not the Gran Turismo. So why do you think that they actually do for some games? It just depends on the developer if they want to do it, or like, what do you think? Like, what's going on there? You know what I mean?
I don't know. In the case of GT Sport, with that being a PlayStation exclusive, I would have to believe that they must have came to Sony and said, this isn't going to work. It's trash if we try to do VR, if we try to do multiplayer. I don't know why they can't do it, being that another PlayStation exclusive, Drive Club, has VR multiplayer. Being that it's a ghost town, but it's still there. If they can do it, why couldn't Polyphony do it?
What do you think it comes down to? Do you think it's just like kind of not dumb, but you know what I mean? Like they just don't, you know, that somebody doesn't make right decisions, or do you think it's just? What do you think it's?
I really don't know.
Common sense, right? Like a lot of these things.
I mean, on the outside looking in, my first thought is that the game looks so good in flat screen version that maybe it's using up the majority of the power of the PlayStation and the PlayStation Pro, that maybe there wouldn't be anything left for them to properly run the VR part of it.
Yeah. I mean, there is so many great games, and we keep getting a lot of games, but I do wish we would get more from the PC.
All right, give me just a second here.
Okay, are you getting ready to make your introduction?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
and speaking of, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Josh, the Joystick Guru, coming at you with another Firewall live stream. Today we got Lincoln Clay, our boy PSVR777, and 7 Degrees of Gaming, and we're gonna get some boom booms in. We're gonna shake some feathers, and we're gonna have some fun today. All right, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys' conversation right there.
Oh, no problem. I had to respond to a comment on my own stream. Simply Deep, what is going on? I am having a good day. I hope you are having a good day as well.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's see if we get lucky and get host the first time. So let's see what happens here. I didn't. I'm about to, though.
All right, people. It is showtime. It is showtime. And as I stated, everybody, you guys are getting a treat today because I am with Joystickguru, PSVR777, and 7 Degrees of Gaming, all YouTubers that are VR enthusiasts. They are promoters of PlayStation VR and VR all together. And it is an honor to be able to hook up with these guys and we get in here and tear shit up. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Please find us a match. Ah. Unable to find a match. So if we had a situation like that, I'll have to wait for them to send me another invite. I lost them all. But given that that happened, being that we were not able to find a match and I was kicked out, that tells you that there's still some issues with this game that have not been resolved yet. So I will patiently await another invite. So my apologies, everyone, that we got booted out of there. All right, invitation. Invitation, invitation. Come on. Let me see the invitation again. All right.
Okay.
7 Sins Gaming, yeah.
That absolutely sucked. During the loading screen, I'm explaining to my viewers that they are getting an absolute treat to be in here, to have this all-star lineup with other familiar YouTubers.
Oh, it's all good.
And
It's
it
all right.
crashes.
It happens. That's Firewall for
That's
you,
Firewall.
right?
But that tells you right there that there's still some issues that need to be resolved.
Hold on. Send them a new
I would probably say my two biggest frustrations with this game would be the host migration and the drifting.
Yep. It seems weird. I mean, it's just so long this game already came out and still this shit. I have issue with the hosting all the time.
But
the drifting sometimes, but the hosting and the connection issues, like right now.
Yeah, well, that usually doesn't happen to me. There's
the drifting is out of their hands. First contact, the drifting is out of their hands because it's happened with a number of games. I just tried Borderlands a couple of days ago with the use of the aim controllers, and it was drifting just as bad as Firewall, if not worse. So that tells you that's a hardware problem. Also with Drive Club, you don't even use an aim controller, and the drifting is horrible in that game. You run about 2 races, next thing you know, you turn totally left at 90 degrees on your couch, sitting totally to the left to still be able to look out the windshield of your car. And you know,
well, that's why I always hold on. Like every match, like when I come back to the screen, I always hold down the options button. Always, I always hold that down. What's up, man? How you doing? I always hold down the options button and you know, recenter my view like all the time. Like it's second nature for me now.
Right,
you know,
but that only with some of the games that only works for so long, like the Tetris effect. You can, you know, you can recalibrate it and recenter the screen every couple of minutes, but it still slowly nudges its way over, you know, to the.
You mean the headset?
No, the display. I mean the display itself. So, long and short of it, I'm looking straight ahead. Probably after about 45 minutes, I'm turned completely to the left to be able to still see the Tetris puzzle in front of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a number of games that suffer from drift, and not just because of the aim controller. It is just the hardware itself. Like I said, Drive Club, Tetris, Farpoint a little bit, Firewall, Borderlands 2. All of these games that I just mentioned are all games that suffer from some sort of drift, and in the cases of Drive Club as well as Tetris, there's no aim controller involved.
Got you. That sounds like you may need to adjust your PlayStation VR camera a little bit as well. What I noticed too is I had a poster. I had a poster behind my is he in? Behind my couch that was doing that. Frank. Hey, Frank. Can get you in here in a little bit. I'm sure somebody will drop out.
All right, man. Whenever, just shoot me an invite, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. See you later. But yeah, that poster behind my TV, or not my TV, but my couch, and I was playing Beat Saber, and I was having some issues there as well. Sometimes you do have to, like this game, Firewall comes with a neat blue room indicator telling you exactly where you are. I had my camera tilted up a little bit because I was playing Beat Saber earlier. But, you know, if you adjust that and make sure that's good to go, I haven't really had many issues since then. So you might want to check that out as well.
What do you think the new thing is going to be? You think it's going to be a couple sensors? Do you think it's going to be a different type of technology? Like, what do you think it's going to...
I think it's going to be both. I understand that there's supposed to be, I think, cameras in these wristbands, sort of like new Move controllers that they're making. I think there's supposed to be cameras in those. I'm sure there's going to be sensors within the console itself. So whatever they plan on doing next generation, I don't think tracking is going to be an issue next generation.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an issue, but I think the preconception is people are going to want and think that being wireless is the most important. Don't get me wrong, it's a good thing to be wireless, but at the same time, right now, if we want, one of my buddy, not just the latency. One of my buddies was talking. He was like, "Yeah, you know, Resident Evil was cool. This was cool. This was cool." He's like, "But what I'm looking for is what like the PlayStation VR2 is going to be. Basically, is what he said. He wants to see. Excuse me. He wants to see like the next Call of Duty pop into VR at some point, et cetera, et cetera. And you know, we've already talked about the. You know, it depends on if the company wants to put the money into it. You know, if Respawn wants to be like, oh, okay, or Activision's like, you know, okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and jump in and let's give this a good run. You know, and hopefully they don't outsource the development to another team.
Dude.
All right, LSB, we'll get you here. We'll get you in here in a few.
I think the reason that those big guys don't do it is because VR right now is such a small niche, I guess, compared to everything else. Like if you go in general, you ask people. That's why I think they haven't. But maybe I don't like the whole cardboard VR for the Nintendo because it might. The only reason because it might get people. Oh, this is VR and it's shit. But what I think it's good about is because it's getting the word out there that it's VR. Some of it's going to be bad because they're going to think that's what it is. But at least it's getting in people's, even though it's kind of sounds fucked up, but they're indoctrinating children into liking VR. So maybe when they're, you know, when they're more adult, they're like, damn, I want the nice VR. you know, when you're little, you play with the stupid video game frog shit.
Yeah, I call this the
Little
Nintendo of
kaleidoscopes.
VR, dude. This is like
Our
the
VR back
Super
then was
Nintendo.
kaleidoscopes.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
our
that,
VRs were.
No, it was that slide, that red slide thing. You remember having that?
Are you
It was
talking
a
about that
giant-
tabletop one? Are you talking about the tabletop one?
No, it was a pair of goggles that you put a
Yeah, I know what you're
slide
talking
into.
about.
Okay.
But you had to have like a little table thing underneath it, you know, to keep it up. You
And
know, to keep
you
it
flick
steady.
it. They're like the size of these goggles right here, and you just
Yeah,
flick the right
yep.
side, and you just see, oh, I'm in London. Oh,
Still, though,
I'm here.
Yep.
I think for
And
the
then
overall
you're
growth
like-
of VR that we do, it is a good thing that Nintendo is getting involved in this for the overall
Yeah.
growth of VR.
Yeah.
Because, you know, because there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way about VR, that they feel about single-player games. They think it's not going to survive. You know, I give those
Yep.
people the middle finger. I think VR is definitely on the rise, and there must be something worth taking a chance on, because you have Oculus coming out with the Oculus Quest that's supposed to
Yeah.
give you a Rift-type experience without the PC.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think when
that's
something like
crazy.
that reaches when it reaches a price of like $300, I think that's going to be a slam dunk, and it will appeal to the mainstream.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
price
in
thing
time,
was,
yeah,
was
yeah.
one thing I was going to talk about too. Is at any price range, getting into a serious VR system, just the PS4 alone is the easiest to get into. It's so
Well,
it
that's
makes a
what
lot
I-
of people flinch.
I had an Xbox and I wanted a VR, and I was like, fuck, I have to buy a PC. And
How many
then,
videos did you watch?
before
I'm gonna
buying a
give us-
PlayStation VR?
I'm gonna get us
A
in. I'm gonna
million?
get us in, and then we'll continue. That way we can get this game,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
games
yeah,
rolling.
yeah.
All right, then.
All right.
Dude, I do research so much on everything I buy, dude. I
Yeah.
watched a lot of videos on the.
All right. Please don't kick us out. Please don't kick us out, because I really want to play.
Hey.
I'm gonna
All right,
say,
no, it's all good. Third time's
Work.
well, at least we didn't get kicked out.
and we
Oh,
got
okay.
host. Okay,
Host.
there we
Okay.
go.
Okay, because I definitely want to play with this all-star lineup.
Absolutely. Third time's
Yep.
charm, baby.
Yeah.
And look how buttery smooth that is.
I know. I was
Wave,
checking out
wave those
everything.
guns around, baby. Ooh. It's that business class internet, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, dude, if you don't have a VR or a PlayStation, it's harder to get into VR because it's a lot of money you have to put on.
To get
yeah,
a PC
absolutely.
powerful enough to get
Either
the head-
PC, and then also, if not, if you have an Xbox like I did, you have to buy a PlayStation and then a PlayStation VR.
Oh my,
So
make an
it's still-
account.
It's not. It's not a lot. It's not as much money as a PC VR, but it's still a lot of money. So I think, like you said, if once they bring that Oculus Quest like on a reasonable price, a lot of people like me, I would have jumped instead of the PlayStation VR. I would have jumped straight to that because it's a lot cheaper and it's really really nice. So I think that once we get there, a lot of people are gonna start jumping into VR, and it's just gonna probably explode from there.
I think so. I think it's going to be the next big thing. And not only that, I saw a couple of videos. One of the things that they're saying about the Oculus Quest is you can take it to a friend's house. It will scale that person's room. And if you come back at a later date, the Oculus Quest will remember that room and won't need
That's
to
pretty
scale
cool.
it again.
That's pretty neat.
That's crazy.
Definitely. So,
Wait, actually, you know that like reminds me of actually. That's like an easy way. Don't get all let's put our tinfoil hats on. But wouldn't that be an easy way for them just to store that in Google? And not only do they have like
Oh yeah.
the pictures of all the streets and sky view and all the goodness, they also have maps of the interior of people's houses from.
Oh yeah. And you have your Alexas.
oh, you're talking about if they ready to kick your door in, they already know what they.
They know what's going
know everything.
on.
Yeah.
Man.
Just like there was a lot of people that believe that Microsoft was connected to the government with the Kinect, and it
with
was
Skype?
basic.
Oh, yeah.
and it
Dude,
was
they bought Skype. They bought Skype, and Skype had what? got caught fucking giving away personal information.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
You
what
know,
they
that's
all
not something
do.
that's not something that, you know, was a maybe. That happened for sure.
Hey, you
Yeah,
gotta put
that's
a
what I was
little,
gonna say
a little
before.
tape
Who's to
on
say
your
they weren't in
cameras.
our laptops already before? Not
Yeah.
Exactly, you know,
not
putting
even
tape over lenses and, you know, getting all weird about it.
Well, yeah,
You know?
homeboy, even Mark Zuck.
Yeah,
Keeps
I'm
tape
not.
over
You
his
know, when
phone.
I'm not using my PlayStation VR, I throw a face cloth over the top of that camera.
Yeah. You never know, right? You know, like, seriously, it's not being super paranoid. It's being like,
Well, that's realistic.
you know, yeah, realistic, especially with the path, the past of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
What,
no, but you get people that are on both sides of that. They're like, "Well, I got nothing to hide, so it's whatever." And then the other people are saying, "Like, that's invasion of privacy."
Well, I got nothing to
Well,
hide. It doesn't mean I want you to be fucking
Yeah.
watching and having me
Right.
doing my private stuff.
Right, I might be walking around the house naked, might blind somebody. You don't know you don't know what's gonna happen.
One of the
well, you might be playing with someone in VR that's naked too. So
Right, you never know. You don't want to say that.
one of the other things that's neat about the Oculus Quest is that when you take it to different people's houses and it scales those rooms, it will make the game play accordingly. Like Super Hot, for instance.
Okay.
It will make the enemies come from a section of the room where there's not obstacles,
way.
where there's not a chair or a couch or something like
Yeah.
that sitting, and they'll come from a different angle when you go to a different house.
that's
That
cool.
is a pretty neat, you know, that's a pretty neat thing. This that's a
All right, come on. All right. Knock on wood. I was scared we weren't going to make it.
calling me fat. You bro, it's your bandwidth.
You know the drill. Reach the firewall
All
via
right,
access
these stairs
point
are
to
right
reveal
here,
the laptop
so
coordinates
upstairs?
and get me in the back door for the hack.
What's up, Bean? How you doing, man?
Listen to Kenobi, bro, and always get the high ground.
Okay, I have
don't
two
like that.
firewall
I don't
access
like going
point
through here,
locations
dude.
coming to your devices.
I'm going to go hit that access point.
Covering this.
I'm watching this window.
Oh, shit. They already got a door blocker on the outside of this shit.
They do? All right, come on upstairs.
Firewall destroyed.
Watch out, watch out.
Laptop location pushed to your
You can
devices.
pick me up. I'm covered.
Across the room.
They're across from us, man.
I got him. I got him. Okay.
On the right, on the right. They're
Hostile retired. 3 remaining.
Open fire on his ass.
Underneath.
Hostile deleted. 2 remaining.
Nice. Hold up. Let me tell you where the other ones are at.
down there, below me. Below
Right
me.
here, right below you. I see
Yep.
him. He's gone
Yeah, they
He's gone into this room down here. Underneath
All
the
right.
7. He's right underneath you. Yeah, we should have hit him with that.
He's in
He's
the
coming, he's coming, he's coming.
He's in
dinner table.
I hear movement on my right.
I shot the
Yeah,
shit out of him.
I hear movement.
They'll be coming through that door right where 7 is, I think. Watch them stairs, watch them stairs.
I got some.
I'm watching the stairs, I'm watching downstairs too.
Okay, there's a guy outside, going in the outside stairs.
Getting ready to come up the steps.
Watch out, Pop Tarts.
Alright.
He's gonna be camping, dude.
Hold up, hold up. I think
Oh,
there's 2
shit.
left,
Down, over here, man.
though. He's all the way across. Yeah, I see him.
Friendly
How
down.
many are left?
2 of them right there. 7's over here.
Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
They're both right there. The second one is
Warm up
pushing.
round.
Same.
Fuck you.
That's all good. Warm up round. We're
I
good.
think we have different
You know what? And I forgot to change my loadout, too.
Contract revoked.
Who'd you had mines?
He had a jammer.
I had the wrong loadout the whole time.
Mr. Orville? You doing good?
All right. All right, now that we're defending, I don't need to change anything. Oh, look at you guys. Shit. Level 50s?
Putting in them hours, man.
I see.
Look at this sexy Colombian bitch.
Ooh. Little brown skin.
I haven't really seen. I don't know what's going on with him, but I know I saw a lot of Firewall streams from Petrifying Pumpkins at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's like all he streams, really.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkins now, yeah, I think that's what he does. He doesn't stream as much as he doesn't stream as much. It was like a week that he streamed like every day.
Yeah, I had to adjust my schedule because of my lifestyle. I work about 6 days a week.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ouch. That's ouch territory right there.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your work cut out for you. Protect the firewall access points and ensure the data on this laptop remains secure.
Okay, my C4 is acting really weird. Oh, my bullet's still doing something.
Hostiles have the firewall access point locations and are moving to them. Get cracking.
Fucking minefield in here.
Yo, shit.
I try to keep them separated.
Firewall is
that way
compromised.
they run.
Hostiles have the laptop
coming down
location and
center.
are wasting no time getting there.
I'm moving. Yeah, coming down
Center, like. Hold up.
Hold on, to your right.
Hostile
There's no
down.
one over there. There's no one over there.
It's on the right.
There's another guy. Same spot.
Alright.
Somebody, ooh,
I'm
you
right
got that
behind you.
revive pistol?
Friendly
Oh,
down.
shit, I was on my way. Couldn't make it.
So close.
You got a grenade?
Watch your right. No.
They're in here.
Alright, I'm trying to go around
So
them.
you got revive.
Gotcha, bitch. The other one is behind. You guys cover fire
The
for
wall?
me?
Behind the wall?
I think so.
Friendly down.
Fuck, come
Two
finish this guy
remaining.
over here. He's behind the pickup, but watch out.
Behind the pickup?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
wait.
he's down.
Yeah,
He's
let him
down.
die. Let him
Right
die.
there, money. Oh, yeah,
Let him
we're
die.
letting him
Just stay
die.
where you are.
Hostile down. Two remaining.
Hold up.
Two remaining.
Yeah, there's two more. We're defending?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of well. Oh, they're by the computer. What?
We're at the laptop, I guess. Yeah,
Left
the
side,
door.
left side.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, they'll
Double
survive.
down. Fuck.
And
Ooh,
he's,
seven
yeah, he
right
just
there.
revived. He's
You're
reviving
coming in
him.
behind him.
Go.
You're coming in behind him. If you go through that door, they're gonna be to your right of that door.
Right. By the car.
Right there. There's another one. There's another one.
Pushing. Oh my god,
There's
there's
another one.
dude.
Keep shooting.
Yeah,
Keep shooting.
dude, you got him,
Slow
you
him
got
down.
Hostile down.
Oh,
Good job. You got it though. We're good.
Dead man tell.
nice work.
Damn.
Transferring
Good
crypto
run.
funds
Fucking
now.
1,000 million rounds right there.
I saw him have to reload and everything.
Oh, I basically killed 3 people.
How they got through that minefield is beyond me.
That was annoying.
Yeah, I heard that too. Like everything exploded. Nobody died at all. Period.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right.
Saving that clip.
All right.
But
Oh
now,
my goodness. Grenades.
But now we know they are susceptible to mines. So that's
I think these guys probably C4.
I'm bringing C4. So
I don't know if
They
they're
use
gonna have
jammers
those
also.
lockers.
yeah, what threw me off at the very beginning of that round, I pressed the button to place a C4, and you know how obviously it'll show you a white line, and the C4 will be in front of you, and you place down on the wall. Instead of the white line was pointing all the way to my left, and the C4 was like to the left of my body, over here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was weird. It was a really weird glitch. That's what had my attention at first. Threw me off.
Yeah.
I might have to put the suppressor back on this gun. The aiming was, I swear, better.
Mission is active. Disrupt the firewall at an access point. Find the laptop location and manually get me in for the hack. Found you. Coordinates for 2 firewall access points uploaded to your devices.
I'll watch the
Doors blocked over here where the, you know, the double doors area is.
Okay.
One of the doors is blocked. The other one is open, so like literally open. The door is open, so there might be guys running around. They close the door, so at least there's a guy inside. Behind you.
Pop one out. Pop out. She's in this room up here.
The room?
I'm just waiting for him. He's inside the room, so the doors. Yep, shut the door. Good throw.
Hostile retired.
Oh,
3
thank God you
remaining.
survived. I don't know how the fuck did that blow up on your feet.
What the hell?
Hungry
I was
down.
not expecting
3
that. He's right
remaining.
on the right side. He's inside the door to the right.
Fuck, I missed. You're good. It's not gonna kill you.
The other one's coming out of that door in the main hallway. Watch yourself.
On the right. He's
Hungry
reloading.
down.
Oh, he has a mine. Don't worry.
Hostile deleted.
Nice.
2 remaining.
Okay, hold up.
Alright, they're at the laptop room. I know they just opened the door, so they're going to be waiting for you to come
Firewall
to
decrypted. Laptop
Right.
location is live.
So if you go on the
Okay.
balcony, go to your left, May. Go to the balcony.
Watch out, Sevens. There's only
Seven's
one.
waiting. I knew it, dude.
And then there was one.
Alright,
Time to become
both
a
of them are inside the laptop room, aiming at the door where Seven just died. Because the other door is blocked.
Turn around, 7-7. No, turn around. Go the other way. Go the other way. Don't go that way.
He's coming
Oh,
out.
they're coming. You're right there.
Oh! He caught me looking in another room. Damn it!
Yeah.
I think we have different definitions of professional.
Ouch.
Contract revoked.
They're camping hard.
Yeah, they were camping in that room.
Warm up round number 2. Okay.
Oh, I thought I got a kill. Because one of them was down. I thought I went in that room and finished him.
You did.
But it didn't show up as a kill.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it was because maybe my instant karma is what killed him.
Oh.
Because you were coming in and shooting at him, and I had an instant karma with me, so maybe that's what technically counted as a kill. Because it
Okay.
might probably blow up. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, but I was shooting at him. You know what? Now that I stop and think about it, when I was shooting at him, there was an explosion, and he did like a backflip and landed right behind the chair in the corner.
Maybe that's what it was. Because I do have instant karma with that guy. And I got 2 kills, and I don't remember shooting.
Oh, that was funny. I'm going to go back and look at this on the replay. Oh my God. What time is it? Okay.
Alright, game faces. Alright, let's rush. Let's move.
Secure the firewall access points, protect that laptop, prevent hostile data hack. Easy peasy.
That was me. That was me.
Are we rushing? I so we just
Alright, I guess let's not rush. I say let's rush and you guys...
So I'm looking for places to plant these.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop my shit.
Firewall access point locations are live. Multiple hostiles on the
you went
move.
the other way,
No
Pop.
mucking about now. The firewall is down. Laptop coordinates are live. Multiple hostiles incoming.
Okay, I'm covering
Time
the
to
right
earn your
side.
keep.
They're on the right side, I think. Yep.
I'm catching up.
My controller's drifting. Yeah, I'm moving down.
Reset it while you still can.
No, I got. It's
Okay.
okay right now. It's not that bad. That's a sign though that I'll probably eventually will have to. That's when it starts.
I hear movement. No.
Yeah, I hear it too. Forgot what the way.
Oh shit, right behind me.
What the fuck? He pushed.
Friendly down.
He's over there.
3
Let's not
remaining.
expose ourselves.
Were you down? Is it downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah, downstairs on the left side.
Yep. I was not expecting them. Damn, they went all the way that way. They came you guys' way, I'm sure, and then they double back this way. What's up, Pete? Over here getting my ass whooped is what's going on here. They're going up the far left side.
I'm waiting.
They'll be
they
coming
up?
up. Yeah. No, they're getting there. One's coming up to middle. 777. One's coming up to middle. Now he's double back into the far right. They're going Seven's direction. The way Seven's looking, they're coming his way.
But in the middle or the far right? You know.
Far.
I see him.
far
I see
side.
him. I'm just letting them know that we see him.
All right, to your right, down the middle, 777 down the middle. He's looking up through the bottom of the crane. If you look to your left, yeah.
It's just getting me confused with the rights and lefts. I'm gonna run back. Can you cover me?
Yep.
Thanks. They're all the way across, right?
Yep.
Watch it, Seven.
Yeah.
And there's one in the middle too, I think.
Okay.
They gotta come see us anyways.
I see one all the way already. Dude, over there.
I can't even get the camera view there.
I'm down.
I got you.
All right, one's coming up the middle right now. Some money. He'll be right across from you. He's on the other stairs. Look right in the middle of the ship to your left. Oh no, you're good.
Watch out,
You're
watch
good.
out.
Money.
Good,
They're
Seven,
coming.
they come.
They're coming from
I see him.
Seven's way. And money. They're coming from Seven's way.
All right.
Bullshit, man.
I got him down.
Oh,
What a lucky grenade.
Hostile down. 2 remaining.
Nice, dude. Stay there.
Watch out. He's rushing. He's gonna rush me.
I got eyes.
Let me get back over
I
here.
got eyes.
There's another one coming for you. Yep.
You. Come on. Who's covering me? God
Time to
damn.
see
guys
what
right
you're
there.
made of.
All right, there's another guy coming right there, money.
Detecting hostiles at laptop coordinates.
That should have killed him. All right, kill him.
Right there, left.
Wait.
Shit.
Dude, they're nuts to butts, man. They're fucking annoying. Damn, why?
I can't believe either one of those mines this Leo guy just walked by did not blow up. What's up, James? How you doing? I was looking right at him, looking right down on top of him. What's up, James? Man, you had a good weekend, man? I think they haven't found me.
30 seconds
yet.
remaining.
I think they did.
Oh, no, yeah.
Do you call yourselves professionals?
Ah.
Contract revoked.
All right, yeah, we can't let that happen again, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna camp too.
Yeah, it is what it is. I got to take off here in about a half an hour. Has any of you guys heard of JTech TV?
No.
He's another YouTuber with about 8,000 subscribers. He holds a podcast called The PlayStation Legion, Sundays at 3 o'clock Eastern, and I'm supposed to join him on that podcast, so I got to split in about a half an hour.
All right
then.
So Sunday is just podcast day, podcast.
All right. Well, LSB, you just heard the man. So he will be dropping out probably in about a half an hour or so. So if you still wanted to jump in, man, we will have room for you soon.
Sweet.
All right, and I'm
and make sure you rep. in there and kill.
We need
This
vengeance.
guy. What up, Killatrix, man? How you doing? We got 777. We got 7 Sins.
Yeah, boy.
And we got Lincoln Clay. We're doing some things, having some fun, getting our ass kicked right now, but it's all good. All right.
No, I think we won for 2 right now. I think we won for 2. We won the first one. I think we lost 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like they blowing us out. We had a couple of bad breaks.
Nah, I had to use 3 clips on 2 of them.
Well, for me, I haven't killed a single person yet, I don't think. So it's been a rough one for me.
Well, it's just a little warm up. We'll get them now.
Okay, then.
I definitely like this map.
Black Hat Up is live. Destroy
nice
the
for
firewall,
grenades.
find the laptop, and manually activate it for me.
Oh my god, it's gonna be right here, dude.
There's a firewall on the left
It's
side.
gonna be right here, I'm telling you.
You want me to pop the other one?
Yeah, pop the firewall. Go ahead and hit it.
Firewall destroyed.
Oh,
Laptop
middle.
location pushed to your devices.
And they got a shitty spot.
We got a shitty spot. Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Alright, I'm on your back.
Alright, I'm across the way over here.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go up.
I'm gonna go for
Whoa, shit, that's not good.
Watch your grenades, though. I love you, bro.
Across from us, ball darts.
Taylor Sherrod, how's it going?
Let's see him, watch out.
He's got his attention over here to his ass. He's not there anymore.
Pop this,
Nope.
pick me up, pop this.
Oh, pop that, turn around.
Pop this.
what?
Shoot me with the gun, you got time. Thank you. Fuck.
Got some drift going on.
Friendly down.
They're
3
both
remaining.
up there, dude. One on the left, one on the right. You go there, watch
Hostile
out.
fire. 3 remaining.
You got him?
There's another one pushing pop darts.
Oh, I almost go. 7, go. It's clear.
I'm
I
dead,
took him
dude.
down.
Friendly
To your
down.
right. 7.
2 remaining.
No, 7. The guy right above you, he's dead. He's down. He's wounded right above you. There you go, money.
dude.
Hostile deleted.
There you go.
2 remaining.
There. All right, 7. Watch it.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Fuck you guys. They're trying to flank me.
All right, there's one right above you, in the middle.
Both, yeah, and the other one is in the room on
He just
top
went in
of
the
you,
room.
but the other side.
So go to the stairs. I'm a Morpheus you. Go to the stairs to your right. Go to him. Move.
You got one on top of you right now.
He's right. He's gonna be right above at the corner. So stop. Don't even move
Yeah.
yet. Hold on. No, go back into the view where I can see you, so I can see what's going on. No, come
I
back
can
this
see
way.
him.
Go back to the stairs. Go back to the stairs.
These stairs are
He's
here or
up
the
there.
other one?
Yep. Go from the inside. Move. Keep going.
Yeah, because he's hiding on that corner on top.
Yep, right up top. If you look up
Yeah,
top,
where
is
you're
it-
aiming, kinda.
So-
Yeah, around there.
so if you come to the end of the stairs, you'll be able to see the top of his head. Come to the end of the stairs at the bottom. If you don't see him, then go ahead and start making your head up the stairs. Make your set up the
yeah.
stairs. Look, watch the
Far
corner
right,
to your
man.
right.
Yeah.
Watch the corner
I'll
right.
let you
Right
know
up
they're
there.
trying to
I see him.
flank you, but
I'll see
Yeah.
him.
and the other one is close by as well on the right, so watch out.
I'm not gonna just
All right.
Nice.
Kill him. Finish him. Now back up. Finish him and back up.
Nice.
Finish him, back up.
Oh, shit!
I was too hurt.
Hey, did you see the way he flipped over that guardrail?
Yeah,
Sad.
that was cool.
Contact revoked.
Oh, shit!
That was a good run.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
That was a good run, though.
Oh,
said,
shit!
said, oh shit, like I was gonna jump off a fucking cliff.
Man, he flipped over that guardrail like Nadia Comaneci.
Man. Yeah, that's what I was telling you to back up, man. Like if you'd have finished them off and just backed up, then you could have started reloaded, and then you would have been popped back up. That's why I was telling you to back up.
No, I was trying to finish him. But that rail got in the way.
Oh man.
I had somebody.
Oh, I haven't had a laugh like that in a while.
Anybody got a door jammer?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring door jammer. Step back.
All right, I'll bring one then.
I got a.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring C4s,
oh my goodness.
And then I'll get a door jammer. All right.
Right then. Prevent hostiles from destroying the firewall, gaining access to our servers, and hacking the data on that laptop. Hostiles have the firewall access point locations and are moving to them. Get cracking.
No, Fado, I have not heard anything from the Geek Squad about my PC. I don't expect to hear anything from them until this week.
Laptop location coordinates are live. Hostiles incoming. Protect that laptop.
You jamming what door?
I jammed one door out there.
Alright. I hear movement.
Oh shit, he's right there.
Hostile down. 3 remaining. Friendly down.
What the fuck?
3
I got
remaining.
blown up. I was too fucking far from that stupid ass door. That was terrible. I'm seriously tired of the range on these explosives.
Hostile down.
Yeah.
Hey.
2 remaining.
There's another guy in there. He's almost dead.
They're nuts to butts, bro.
Dude,
if you find
no
one, you
way.
find all of them.
Hostile down. 1 remaining.
One more. Oh.
Aces. Contract fulfilled. Payments activated.
I've seen his body roll onto the fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. You were muted this whole time, bro. Why? Oh my goodness. I always try to play it off. Like, alright, I'm back. Dude, I got blown up by C4. That's embarrassing. I wasn't even close to the fucking door. Like, oh.
C4 is powerful.
So, for those of you who have PCs and have Oculuses or whatever the case may be, who is looking to get the Pimax?
Isn't it,
Oculi?
No, the Pimax is it is a VR headset developed by a Chinese company. They have 3 versions: a 4K, a 5K, and an 8K.
Alright.
And
PSVR looks like an 8K.
And they were saying that it has a wider field of view because, you know, Oculus and PSVR, it looks like you're looking through binoculars.
Kinda, yeah.
This map is super noisy.
And it's hard to attack.
machine is active.
Son of a bitch.
Disrupt the firewall at an access point. Find the laptop location and manually get me in for the hack.
Hardcore crypto.
Alright, we in teams of 2?
Yeah.
What's the right? Remember, there's a.
These firewall access point locations do not want to be found. Stand by.
There, there's the right.
I'm down. I knocked him. Finish it, Potter. Finish it.
I'm running.
Oh, he's shooting one on down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Friendly down.
How many more fucking revives? Hold on.
Okay, I have 2 firewall access point locations.
They were shooting
coming
through the
the
fucking
devices.
door.
Yeah, they got me too through the door.
Hold up, Sevens.
You're right
where you
above
at?
them, Sevens. You're right above them, Sevens.
Oh,
You're right above all of them.
yeah.
Yep. You're right above
How many
all of them.
left? Did we kill any of them? Oh, they all got revived.
Nope. 2 of them are in the room and 2 of them are outside the room. 7, I would not come down those stairs. I'd go back the way you came. And there's one
I
door.
came through those downstairs, man.
Wait, 777. Okay, the door that you came up, they're going to be coming up behind you. One of them is going to be coming up behind you.
Hostile retired.
There you go.
Fucking A, man.
Good stuff.
There you go.
Nice.
And
Alright.
he's
Hang on, wait, they'll be together.
And the
I
other
hear
one's
the other
coming
one.
to you, seven sins. Someone's coming
Across
to
the
you.
way?
Yep, the way. I know he's coming that way, so be careful. The other 2 are downstairs in the room
found some
below
more
you,
money.
777. 777, if you keep going, you'll flank him. You'll be coming
where?
up on
Here?
him. You'll be,
Here?
Yeah, you'll be coming up on him. He'll be up that
The
way.
metal fucking things?
somewhere. I don't know. I think he's over
Nah,
there.
hell no.
That
I
way.
don't trust this area.
And
Alright.
I'm staring
Listen,
right at the.
Wait. Got him. Get him right through the door. Get him.
Hostile deleted.
Yeah, boy.
2 are downstairs coming for you.
Alright,
The 2
camp right
downstairs
there.
are
Wait
coming.
right there where
Yep,
I was.
those stairs. Those stairs that you came up, they're coming up there right now.
That's
Just
a nice
wait.
throw.
Just wait. Stop throwing shit. There's 2 of them coming. They're probably coming in about 7 seconds. They'll be in your view.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice.
One more.
Pick up your friend, bitch! Pick up your friend, motherfucker!
That's right.
Both of you are gonna
Nuts
suck on my
to butts.
fucking nuts.
No,
Nuts to
run,
butts.
run, go. You got the firewall.
I gotta get the
upstairs.
firewall up,
upstairs,
dude.
Upstairs, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, well, I can't see the computer yet.
All right.
I can see the laptop. It's in the server
jammed?
room. It's
Is
in the
there a
server
jammer
room.
on it? Is there a jammer on it?
Yes, and it's on the wall, plain as day. It's hanging
Alright,
up on
then.
the wall like a clock.
Alright.
Firewall. Getting the firewall. You got
30 seconds.
30 seconds remaining.
It's right, basically below you. If you went down the
Hostile
stairs.
erased.
Where's
Where
it?
they were
remaining.
camping?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he say it's clear? It's clear? Is it
Run.
clear?
You
No.
need it. You have a jammer up there.
15 seconds.
You have a
We're
jammer?
fucked, dude. I heard it. I hear it over
Yep,
here,
this
man.
is just right there.
Yeah, it's below you.
You're done.
Well, I
It's
hear
a-
one
no.
in here. I heard one jammer in here.
No, I think it could.
No, the jammer's in here with the laptop.
Unsatisfactory
There's a
result.
jam.
Contract
Because I
revoked.
heard it when I was going in that corner on top of the laptop. I heard a jammer,
It's-
but it was
it's
probably
above the
underneath
laptop.
Yeah, it was above the laptop.
You were probably hearing it through the wall. At least you get teabagging.
Alright, teabagging only was like 3 seconds.
Come on. All right.
All right, game faces. Cry faces.
Come on.
Watch it. Yeah, this is
Today's marching orders. Protect the firewall access points and the data on that laptop with your life. Piece of cake, right?
They're gonna see it, but whatever.
Bollocks. Firewall access point locations compromised.
Hey,
Hostiles
I'm blocking the
incoming.
second door, Pop Tarts. You
Go
good?
ahead. Do it now.
Alright.
I'm playing away with Trixie.
You got a blocker too? No?
No.
Alright. I got Scout. I got C4 right out here.
Alright, you want to camp then?
I am. I have a
They've destroyed the firewall. Laptop location coordinates are live. Hostiles incoming. Protect that laptop.
Over here.
Friendly
What
down.
the hell?
Remaining.
Watch out, on the right.
What?
Hostile down.
That's it, I think that's it.
Remaining.
Do that, bitch.
How do you know?
He's gonna come around
Two
to us.
remaining.
He's gonna come around.
I cover the stores, man.
I seen him with my fucking scanner, bro.
On the right?
No, not right now. I said it before the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scout is fucking great.
He's gonna have to come around.
Yeah, either this door's on my right or in front of you.
If he takes me down, he's on the right, on the outside over there.
Hey, 777, I'm watching that door from behind you.
This door? You got this door?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Okay,
dead, but I can see the door, though.
Yeah. Okay, let me know when they're by the door. I put C4 on the first chair. There's a yellow chair, a little, you know.
I'm at the door behind you.
I hear him over here.
I hear him.
I'm at the door behind you guys. I don't think they're gonna come.
I'm behind the pillar. He can't see me through here. He can't see me behind you.
And congrats, man. He said, Killa said he's at 100 subs, man, and he said wanted to thank all of us, man.
That's right.
Congrats, dude.
Who's that?
Killatrix.
Killatrix.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
I hear him. He's trying to go around.
Across, across from me exactly. Look at my laser, Sevens.
Okay.
Across from me. I just don't have any range on that bitch. There's two of them. I'm gonna start pushing on the other side.
Oh, he got revived, though.
Right.
I got him. Double down. Get him.
Oh! I thought he was down.
He was down, but he revived him around with the fucking pistol.
Fuck,
Detecting
man.
hostiles at laptop coordinates.
Oh shit, dude.
How much time we got left?
Ooh, I hope he kills you.
I thought there was only one left.
30 seconds
No,
remaining.
man, I can't take credit for that Killatrix, man. It's you putting out those good videos, man. You know.
My jammer's under the table.
Ooh, nice.
Under the table the other way. I hope you can't find it. I hope you can't shoot it.
There's
It's
another
right
one.
under his ass. Right under
10
his ass.
seconds remaining.
All right. Yeah, Killatrix. He's Killa, K-I-L-L-A-T-R-I-X.
Oh, no. Yes.
That's how it's done.
Nice.
Fulfilled.
Check him out. He is at
Coffers
98
now,
subs
overflowing
right
with
now,
filthy lucre.
and he said he just, he's almost at 100. So go show him some. Okay, man.
Dude, my heart started pumping harder and harder. Hey, 3 kills?
Yeah, you got the mine and then you killed 2 guys. I was not focusing on the other guy because I thought he was down. I didn't saw him get revived.
He was down. He just got
Firewall
revived
account?
so fucking quick.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Killer, man. Absolutely.
I thought we
Spread
had
the
it
love. Spread the
already.
love.
Let me check the time real quick.
And it's if that.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, after this one's over, then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down.
All right, that sounds good.
Because
man.
we
Thanks
usually
so
get together a
much.
few minutes before the podcast so we can go over topics.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Get it all set up.
That's how you get the rhythm going, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's be wanted to play, right?
Yeah. He said he wanted to jump in, so yeah, he should.
He's
Hopefully still watching.
Grand Theft Auto.
He's been grinding, bro.
Yeah,
he has like 3 million.
Yeah, he already bought that bike.
He got the bike already. He's been grinding.
Oh, we got this. We got this. These guys usually go on 2s, I think.
They're not the bugs for sure.
Bypass the firewall via access point to reveal the laptop location and manually activate it for my hack.
I'm going this way.
I'm going. You talk to her.
There you are. Firewall access point coordinates uploaded to your devices.
Are you guys by firewall too?
Yeah, we're gonna get the firewall right now.
I got it.
Oh, it's already there.
Firewall bypassed. Laptop location is
listen,
visible.
if you,
Time
if
to
you
get
wanna ready,
paid.
Oh shit!
Clay said he's backing out. After this run.
Let's go.
Doing a face reveal at 100?
Hostile
Alright.
retired. 3 remaining.
Oh, somebody kill themselves?
Yep, idiot.
Alright, hold up. Let me...
We're moving upstairs too.
Yep.
Oh, they got a door jammer right here.
It's gonna be behind us. Let me just make sure nobody's
that means they
camping
got,
up here. Okay.
Just want to make sure that's in.
Sometimes they go behind there and they camp.
Don't move. Oh. That means he's probably sitting right across at the other end here.
Yeah, they're guarding it. They're guarding this. Whoa. Good.
Watch for C4, dude. Alright. I'm gonna open one of these doors. It's probably gonna be camping. Watch out, they're gonna start throwing grenades.
I don't see anything.
I see one guy across from us, dude. All the way across where my laser is. There's one guy in there.
Friendly down.
Oh, what the fuck?
He got blown into a wall, bro.
He had a C4.
Yeah, he said watch the C4.
I thought I blew it up when I blew up my C4.
Oh shit!
No!
Oh, he got you.
Friendly down.
No!
I saw
How
it
the fuck
happen.
did that kill me?
Fuck you. So got him with a headshot.
Oh man, they lit us up.
Yep.
See what you're
They're
made
not
of.
in there anymore, man. Where you aiming?
They're
They're not in
Uh,
Oh, he's downstairs.
I think we have different
Oh my god, that
definitions
scared
of
the shit out of me.
professional.
nah, they just camp
Everyone.
hard, dude. They just camp hard. It's not surprising that they didn't move much.
Oh my god.
We are good.
Were they
to
scared
go.
you when the last shot right there in the back?
Man, it came from out of nowhere, just shots everywhere, and the dude just stopped.
He said just shots everywhere.
All right,
Shit.
Joystick Guru, PSVR 777, 7 degrees of gaming.
All right, guy.
I'm familiar with all you guys. I will definitely be checking out.
Seven Sins
okay,
Gaming.
Sorry about
It
that.
ain't, nah, I ain't worried about. I'm not so popular. I got like 11 followers right now that won't get offended.
All right. Hey, but it was a pleasure playing with all you guys. We got to do this again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
absolutely.
definitely.
All right. So I will
All right,
catch you
man.
guys later.
All right, deuces.
That's
Yep,
man,
see
have
ya.
fun.
All right, folks. Yeah, let me shut up that firewall music. Something a little more quiet. That was so much fun. That was a blast. I absolutely enjoyed that. But it is time for me to head on over to the PlayStation Legion podcast and hook up with J-Tech. I want to thank everybody for watching. So much fun. You guys know the drill. Give it a like. Whichever one of these doors is the exit, make sure you turn off all the lights and lock it on your way out. Now, definitely want to thank everyone for coming to the Wakandan shooting range, and make sure you hop on over to the PlayStation Legion and catch me over there. I will holler at y'all in a little bit.